Hey everybody, I know it's been a while since I have videoed from the backyard with the cat area, so I figured I'd get on here tonight. That was Zoe, and definitely made some changes. I think the last time you guys saw the cat, the encampment, obviously that was during the winter, and yeah, so it's been a while. It's definitely not winter no more. So I actually just put these lights up today. Aren't they cute? Um, Not that the cats need them, but you know, us as humans, we think that the cats need them. So, but anyway, so I got these little things here. Try to keep my fingers out of the, the, the camera here. But I got these little, they're supposed to be for, oh, what do you call them? For growing plants in. But I had seen someone else on a Facebook group that used them for this purpose, to protect the cat houses, to keep the water off. So I thought that they would be perfect for the warmer weather, because we've been getting a lot of rain here in Michigan. A lot of humidity. Humidity has been horrible, and if you can hear those, I forget what those bugs are called, Katies or something, but I actually enjoy the sound of those things. I used to hear them growing up when we went to go visit my grandmother back in central New York. Where I lived with my dad, it was the country, and so we didn't have those where we lived. So when we went to go visit my grandmother, they were there where she lived, and I had no clue what they were. I thought they were the squirrels. So that's what I grew up thinking. I didn't know that they were a bug. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the, the summer sun setup. And then I've got the dog cot. The dogs never used it, and so the cats can use it. And then I did open up this shed here that's attached to my garage. And if you guys have seen this in previous videos, I had a major headache with the, oh goodness, I almost fell, with the roof leaking. And unfortunately that has still not been fixed. They just wanted more money to replace the whole thing because their repairs didn't work. So this is what the actual inside of this shed looks like. And, that's where the leak was coming in. And anyway, they did put this one stuff on top of the roof to hopefully keep it from leaking until I can get the whole thing replaced. For the most part, it does work. But anyway, so I got this all cleaned up in here. Today, especially because unfortunately the outdoor cats have fleas, just like the issue that I'm having indoors still, which is just insane. But anyway, so I cleaned this out real good. I'm getting some of that Damascus earth or whatever that stuff is called, and I'm gonna, sprinkle it or put it around all the edges around here, because obviously, I don't want the cats, rolling in it or anything. I mean, for the most part, the only cat that comes in here is Midnight. He was sleeping in here in a box during the day, and I just took that out of here today, thinking, yeah, that's not a smart thing for me to do, to have a box in here, which is just going to collect the flea eggs and flea larvae. So I got some knockout spray. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but my veterinarian mentioned it to me quite a few months ago, and so I was using the knockout inside the house because I have hardwood floors inside the house, and so unfortunately there's a lot of cracks. Cracks in between the boards. So that stuff, supposed to work really good, although I don't know, I still got an issue. But anyway, so this little like mat here, I did spray that with the knockout, let it dry first, and then I put this in here. I don't, you know, maybe he'll want to sleep on that. The knockout's supposed to last for a few months to kill the flea eggs and the larvae. So I'll just keep, you know, treating it. I can, of course, vacuum it too. And then I put this house in here, and I can take the little flappy door off. So I did that. And I took the legs off too, because I know that the cement floor stays cool. And so with it being closer to the floor, I figured that would be better for Midnight to keep him cooler, even though he's in the shed. And that's why I'm sure he was sleeping in the box, because obviously the box was, you know, on the cement floor. And so I'm sure it was a lot cooler for him. So, but yeah, the box had to go. So yeah, so I got this all cleaned up today, and, you know, at some point, you know, I don't know how much longer I'll be living in Michigan, probably for, I'm thinking maybe 3 more years. And it'd be nice if I could get this, you know, part insulated and get the roof repaired and all that good stuff. But, you know, we'll see. Do what I can. So I'm going to come back out here to the kitties. Oh, I don't even see them now. I was going to introduce you to Snoopy. In case you haven't seen, I did a short when I was trap training Snoopy, and I'm not sure. Yeah, other than that, I'm not sure if you guys have seen Snoopy. But now Midnight, here's Midnight. You guys remember Midnight. He's the friendliest one, and I can get a flea treatment on him, so he has been getting flea treatments. You know, I can't afford the prescription stuff, so we're doing the over-the-counter. And so he's gotten a couple of treatments. And then they've got some toys out here. Snoopy loves to play with the catnip mice that are out here. There's one missing. I'm not sure where it is. But he loves to play with that. I've got him. I'm going to upload. Actually, I did upload a video of Snoopy playing with the catnip mouse. But I've got a better video that I'll be putting up as a short. But yeah. Midnight. Bub, don't you want to say hello? Go get some vittles. There's still some vittles over there, Bub. So I give them wet food every night. And I have to give Snoopy a whole can of the Friskies. Because if I don't, once he finishes his, he'll go and try to steal from Zoe or Midnight. So he gets a whole can of Friskies, and then Zoe and Midnight, they share a can. And then of course they have dry food, and of course fresh water. And then in the morning, whoever's here, Midnight's always here in the morning. I don't know if anybody's under there. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, Snoopy's under there. But yeah, whoever's here in the morning gets wet food as well. So definitely male cats definitely need to, you know, keep up with their hydration, and so they don't get blockages. And so obviously the wet food helps with that, along with the unlimited supply of water. But yeah, so he's eating a little more wet food. And I don't know if anybody remembers when I originally showed Midnight, he was a little chunky. He looks a little chunky now because he just got done eating, but he has definitely slimmed down. He looks really good. He's at a really good weight right now, so I am super happy about that. And I don't know if you can see him, but I've got the lightning bugs. At least that's what I call them. I grew up calling them lightning bugs. They are so much fun to watch. It's kind of hard to see them now because it's not that dark out right now. But I wish that Snoopy would come out, but I'm talking. Maybe if I'm quiet and stop talking, he will come back. But because nobody wants to listen to me. But yeah. So, and I'm actually getting some flea traps too. They're just those, you know, sticky sticky pads, but they have like a light. They have a light in them. They make a lot of different ones, but knowing my cats, I'm going to try them inside the house first to see, you know, if I can, you know, catch any. Obviously, it's going to be adult fleas. It's not going to be the eggs or the larvae. They're not going to be jumping into these traps, but yeah, I'm going to try those out in the house, and then I might buy a couple more and put them out here as well in the shed. Obviously, I'm not going to put them out here because I don't want all kinds of bugs, and there's one of my cats trying to come out. I don't want to catch unnecessary bugs per se. Yeah, who's that? Is it baby? Say hello. No, you're not coming out. Baby, say hello. He's staying there. No, you're not coming out. And there's Daisy. Hi, Daisy. She's waiting for her mama. She's like, hurry up, Mom. Actually, you can come out and go potty. Hold on. So, yeah, let me get these bowls picked up. But yeah, I thought that it would be a little more entertaining, that I could show you. Oh, there's Snoopy. Here's Snoopy. Here, bub. Here. Come here, bub. Come here, bub. There we go. Thought it'd be more entertaining to show you the cats, but oh, let me shut this gate before I let Daisy out. But maybe we can get him here in just a minute. And come on. As you probably remember, Midnight is really good with Daisy, and Zoe has become really good with the dogs as well. And Snoopy is not always running away either, but I cannot. Well, I pet Snoopy a little bit when he was eating, but he hisses at me. And he has swatted my hand once or twice. He didn't draw blood or anything, thank goodness, but yeah. So, you know, I'm working on that, you know. It'll just take some time, and then I will be able to hopefully pet him like I do Zoe and Midnight. And then who knows, maybe even give him flea treatments. I've actually been giving him Capstar, you know, and I do realize what Capstar does and does not do. So it's funny to see the reviews for Capstar, because some people will actually buy it thinking that it's a true flea treatment, and it's not. You know, so these people are all upset. Oh my gosh, you know, it didn't last, you know, it only lasted 24 hours, da da da. And it's like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. And you know, but for a feral cat, you know, what can you do? I mean, if you can't touch them, then you do what you can for them. And so that's what I'm doing for Snoopy. I mean, his fleas don't seem, you know, nothing compared to Midnight's, because Midnight's got really bad, you know, and I blame myself for that. I mean, you know, I can touch him and treat him. So stop eating the cat food off the floor, the ground. So, but yeah, so I'm working on, you know, getting him better, and then, you know, treating the environment, so that, you know, things don't get any worse than they are. And of course, having my dogs come out here to use the restroom, I mean, that's, you know, I'm just concerned about taking them back inside of the house. So it's, you know, overall it's not a good situation, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm sure that this humidity is not helping. So yeah, but there he is. There's my Snoopy. He is so adorable. He could probably, you know, put on another pound or two, you know, to be probably at the perfect weight. But I don't know where he goes during the day. He is not here. He comes here. He used to come around between 7 and 7:30, but now he comes more between 8 and 8:30, maybe because of the time change, or, you know, the days are longer. Well, stay lighter for longer. So, but yeah, he comes around every night, and, you know, I catch him. I've got 2 Ring cameras out here, so, you know, I catch him on Ring camera all night. Sometimes he's actually here until like 7 o'clock in the morning, but then he takes off and goes wherever he goes. But I'm not so sure that he eats, you know, where he spends his day. But, you know, definitely when he comes here, he's got, you know, plenty of food to eat. What are you doing, girl? Get out of there. Got her head all up in there. But yeah, so that's kind of not much of an introduction to Snoopy. Well, there he is. You can see him better. You know, he's a tuxedo. He's a cutie pie. Yeah, he's so cute. All of his legs are white. Snoopy. Come on, Snoop Snoop. Say hello to everybody, Snoopy. Say hello, YouTube. Ooh, where'd that bug? Is it a spider? Anyway, oh yeah, I have a short that I'm probably gonna upload. It's a spider on the Ring camera, and yeah, if you don't like spiders, you might want to skip that one. But yeah, it was definitely pretty creepy. So, but yeah, I'll get that uploaded too. But yep, Zoe took off. She might be under the car. I mean, she's still definitely got plenty of feral in her, but you know, I can pet her when she wants to be pet. You know, like I said, I've been trying to give her a topical flea treatment, but it's like she knows when I'm, you know, got it in my hand. And you know, I've been able to do it a couple of times in the past, but unfortunately not this year so far. So, but you know, I definitely, you know, want to have them all, you know, all fixed up and the fleas gone by the time the winter gets here. Because obviously when winter gets here, you know, when we're deep in winter, they're going to be stuck in their heated houses again for a few months. And so if they still have fleas at that point, that would definitely make things really bad. So there's a lightning bug. That would, you know, things would just get really, really, really bad. So, but yeah, so, you know, I'll do everything that I can to get the flea situation resolved, both outside and inside. That's my goal. And so I've still got the 5 foster cats. Sammy's definitely ready to go to a new house, the orange kitty. However, you know, since the fleas just won't stop, you know, I still have her, I should say, still have her. She's a sweetheart. She's definitely come out of her shell. I'll have to do a video of her as well. She has definitely come out of her shell. Oh my gosh, if I move off my bed, you know, if she thinks I'm getting out of bed or something, because I go in my room and watch TV at night. So, you know, the dogs are on the bed with me, and usually my 2 cats are on the bed with me as well. And so, but she'll come running in there. She'll jump off the cat tree in the living room. She'll come running in the bedroom, and she's just, oh my gosh. And, or if I, you know, go into the bathroom, she's running in the bathroom. It's just hilarious. She is such a sweetheart, but you know, I can't keep, you know, doing this if I keep all the cats, you know, that that I rescue. And so I have to rehome her whether I want to or not. Or not really rehome her per se. I mean, this is, you know, basically a foster situation for her. You know, but this is home, you know, for her right now. But yeah, so we'll find her a forever home as soon as I can. So poor Midnight and those fleas. It's crazy. But anyway, well, thanks for watching my video. Huh, Daisy? Can you say thank you? Thank you for watching the video, and I'll try to get more out. I know I need to if I want to keep viewers. Can't just put out videos whenever, right? So, oh, nope, stay out of the cat food. So, you know, if anyone, you know, feels led or, you know, would like to, you know, help me out with what I got going on, I would greatly appreciate it if you would like to send some food via Amazon, or maybe whatever you have a membership to, Walmart, Chewy, that would be great. Flea meds, you know, whatever you feel led to do, if anything. So definitely, certainly not required to watch my channel. Just enjoy the animals. All right, guys, enjoy your weekend. Today's Friday, and so enjoy your weekend. Take care.